Good afternoon, everyone. I am Shauruk Kumar Hajra Chaudhary, Assistant Professor of Computer Science Engineering Department of Technical Group, here presenting now the logic of programming. So, today our topic or our agenda are as following. Objects Objectives are to learn the fundamental problem solving technique. We will also learn how to design a program, and we will learn to use the C programming language. So before I start the concept of C program, question is here, what is the logic of program? Program is nothing but set of instruction to perform a specific task. Now what type of set of instruction? The set of instruction are basically related with some kind of command. Instruction are basically formed by the help of command. Take one real life example before I discuss more about the instruction, how the instruction can be formed. Take one particular example. Here in this picture we can see one person is trying to operate a particular bulldozer. Okay, so this is the one kind of bulldozer. This person wants to use this bulldozer. Now the person is a worker and he or she wants to communicate with this bulldozer by the help of some set of instruction. Instruction is required to operate any device. Suppose if you have purchased a air conditioner device in your home, and when you have carried that air conditioner device, then you need to know the manual. Basically you are searching for a manual there. So manual is a nothing but the which is the collection of step by step procedure how to execute any instruction by from that air conditioner device. So the manual is providing an instruction and guide. Same thing is applicable for this bulldozer. The person is trying to handle that bulldozer, so he or she needs to know the basic concept of the instruction before run it. So instruction is nothing but the command. Like suppose in our day-to-day life, when we are talking about, I'm sharing here a screen. Suppose I'm opening here a notepad. So we are talking here the logic of the program. Okay, so program is nothing but set of sequential instruction. Instruction must be in a sequence. Sequential instruction. Now, like, think about a situation like a person wants to drive a car. So to drive a car is a program, because program is a collection of instruction. So drive a car is a mechanism or an activity what a person wants to do, and that is a nothing but a instruction. So how this instruction can be carried forward? That instruction can be carried forward by the help of lots of functionality what that person needs to know. Like suppose first of all I consider there the car, to drive a car, the person need to know how to use accelerator. Same thing will be applicable for the second instruction. Person need to know how to use brake. Okay, and the person also need to know person need to know, sorry for this typing mistake, person need to know how to use steering of the car. So what are the command person needs to be followed up? When the person need to drive a car, he have to use accelerator time to time. He have to use brake time to time. He have to use steering of the car for the purpose of navigation purpose. And same thing can be available that he have to use to start the car, he have to use the key. So these all are command. So commands are basically forming by the help of what? So commands are forming by word. So command is nothing but a word for performing specific task. So systematically we can say that, as for another example, suppose if I consider that go, then if I write down close the door. So it means actually word. Go is a command because this is a word. Close is the word. Now close what? We need to close something. So what we want to close? Here I want to close. I'm talking about close the door. So here we are talking that close the door signify here go is a word, close is a word, the is a word, door is a word, but all the word are basically here performing some task. And when I consider open the door, that is also another task. So the task which are specified by some word. So word is telling about that to perform a specific task, and that type of word, that is a special kind of word which is known as a command. So command is nothing but a word. Okay, and when we are performing any program, so that is nothing but a collection of command. So being as a programmer or being as a beginners for the programming concept, we need to know how to form the instruction by the help of command, because this go, close the door or open the door all are collectively form one instruction. Suppose this is the instruction number 1, which is referred by INS1. This is the instruction number 2, which is referred by INS2. This is the instruction 3, which is referred by INS3. So the instruction is required to perform any program. Like suppose think about a situation, I'm talking about another example how the program can be formed. Suppose we need to organize, we want to organize a blood donation camp in our locality. So to organize a blood donation camp is a program which will be formed by the help of lots of instruction. First of all, we need a basic permission from the administrative body, first of all. Then we need to be organize the camp on a particular day. So we need to be fixed up a day or a schedule we need to be make, and then we need to consider a manpower. Those person who will acting as a volunteer, we need to call them. So there are lots of steps what we need to be considered. The step-by-step procedure can be used for achieving the concept of blood donation camp. So blood donation camp is a program, is a part of planning, and this plan can be executed by the help of lots of sub activities or sub tasks. So program is nothing but a collection of tasks, and which is a major task. Now, what is the requirement of the program? Why we need program? Because making a process. So here, if anybody asking that what is the need of the program or what we need programming, this is the class session I am starting here for the concept of programming. So what is the need of this programming? Programming is nothing but a technique to write down a program in a systematic way, but process is nothing but the final execution of the program. When the program in execution, when any program in execution, that is known as a process. So program in execution is known as a process. Like suppose, take one example, you are using WhatsApp. So when you are sending a message, you are sending a message to someone by WhatsApp. So that is a program. But when you are sending practically, when you just send your message, that will be treated as a process. When you are composing your message, when you are trying to composing a message by WhatsApp, that is also program. But when you have successfully composed it up, then it is known as a process. So program is a part of the planning, while process is the final implementation. So that's why we need the process. Now, by the help of process, what we can do, we know that WhatsApp is a software, Facebook is a application software. So this type of software is nothing but collection of program. So that's why we need a program. Program can give us the facility of making a software, and software is not only required for communication purpose. Software is actually the medium of communication. Okay, like suppose if you take the example of WhatsApp, by using WhatsApp we can communicate with different person throughout the globe, and by using Facebook we can also do the same thing. But when we are talking the example of Android operating system, okay, suppose if you are using the Xiaomi phone, then MIUI is the one kind of Android device is available there in Xiaomi phone. So MIUI, that is the nothing but the user interface. So that user interface is providing us, that user interface is basically providing us the facility to perform any kind of application. It can run any application on that particular environment. Like suppose this environment, now I am taking a class session here, online based mode. So here this platform is providing us the facility to communicate with all the students for the sake of their study. So I can communicate with my student by the help of this platform. So if this platform is not present, then how can I communicate? In an offline base, I can communicate, but in online, we need a platform. Like suppose at the time of online classes, maximum universities nowadays are using lots of applications like WebEx, Zoom, Google Classroom. So those are actually need for what kind of purpose? A medium of interaction. So operating system is also such a kind of medium of interaction. Software is a medium of interaction, as well as software can perform some tasks according to our choice. That type of software can be developed by the help of program. So this is the basic concept of the program, what I want to say. Now here, at the part of the discussion, why we need program? For the purpose of some problem solving technique, we need a program. Means if I have a problem, suppose I can't manage a situation, suppose I want to take a class session, I want to take a class session for nursery level, or suppose for a college student I need to take a class, but I need a platform where I can take that class in online way, online mode. So that platform like Zoom, like Webex, like Google Classroom is basically providing us the facility. Like right now, the linksmind.com is providing us the facility to communicate with all of my friend, all of my student. So the communication can be taking place here from the student side to the teacher side due to the presence of linksmind.com. Okay, so linksmind.com is doing the same thing. It is a medium of interaction. So language, programming language is also nothing but a medium of interaction. Lab, suppose think about a situation, suppose we are communicating here by the help of English language, I am talking here by the help of English language. So language is nothing but a medium of interaction. So such a way, programming language is nothing but a medium of interaction, but here the medium of the interaction is basically taking place in between the user and in between the system. So there will be two things, user and system. So here you can see the instruction is performed by the worker, and worker is getting some kind of work, and finally it can deliver some product. Same thing is applicable for the program. Program are basically related with the computer, and it can generate the product with the support of some group of instruction. So human work and the computer work model, if I consider, both are similar. Now, programming are divided into so many categories: structural, procedural, object-oriented. I'll be telling about it on my next discussion. The most popular programming language in our world is the BASIC. First of all, the programming language journey was started in the year of 1835 with the concept of Babbage computer. You know that, maybe you know or may not be, you know that Charles Babbage is the one of the most popular person who have developed who had developed a computer system, early computer system in our world, and that computer system is known as analytical engine. In analytical engine, he has developed all such a kind of facility for the logic of calculation. So basically this is a mathematical based system, but it is basically used for the computing purpose. So this is a refer as the first computer system. When the computer system like Charles Babbage system developed, that time one programmer who was one of his student, whose name was Ada Lovelace, developed the first concept of programming for the sake of Babbage analytical engine. She developed that code in the year of 1845, but due to some complexity, due to some health problem, that famous person Ada Lovelace expired exactly on 1850. So after that, programming concept and its era becomes stopped. After so many years, in the year of 1885, from the prototype of the Babbage system, Charles Babbage, the son of the the son of the Charles Babbage, whose name is Henry Babbage, developed the same system with the different name, differential engine, and where he had developed, where he had used the concept of programming, which was developed initially by the Ada Lovelace. This famous scientist is the first programmer in our world, and to honor to providing the honor for that person, in the year of 1990, the group of programmers had developed another language with the name of ADA. Later, in the year of 1950, the basic language developed for the purpose of each and every day-to-day purpose. Means suppose if anybody wants to do some kind of calculation, they can do it by the help of basic. If anyone wants to draw some kind of graphics, then they can draw it by the help of basic. So basic is such a kind of programming language which has all the facility to execute the program. So basic is not only for a specific purpose, like Babbage system, when ADA developed the code or programming concept, that was actually only for mathematical purpose. But basic has no such a restriction. It is basically used for, definitely it is a use for all kind of purpose. The purpose may be related with mathematics, purpose may be related with research, or purpose may be related with our day-to-day activity. After basic, another language very much popular, which was initially proposed by the BCPL language. BCPL stand for Basic Combined Programming Language, which was developed in the year of 1962 by the famous Persian who is working on the Bell Lab, that is the Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie has developed, he had developed the language BCPL, Beginners All Combined or BCPL, that is Beginners Combined Programming Language, Basic Combined Programming Language, that is stand for BCPL. From the language, from the second character of the language BCPL, the term C language was taken. Initially, the language B was formed, but due to the complexity, it was rejected, and then Dennis Ritchie chose the second letter from the BCPL, which is the C. And after huge success of the C language, Dennis Ritchie from the C language, uh, Bizarre shouts up, develop another language that is known as C++, which is an object-oriented language. But this is not a fully object-oriented language like C programming language, that is a structure programming with object-oriented extension. Basic is a procedural programming language, such a way COBOL, Fortran, Java, Pascal, Visual Basic, all languages developed. The most common version of the C is here, Microsoft Visual C++, which is the 2008 version. And we are using Eclipse or Turbo C or Turbo C++, which stand for TC or TC++, for the sake of creating any program by the help of C language. So this is about the basic of the C, and this is about the basic of the programming language. Now to know more about programming language, try to attend my class. Thank you thank you for attending this session. Thank you. Have a nice day.